This is how to build the Grisha Attack Titan in Minecraft in a 1-to-1 scale. This is a build that was originally created by Nav9 and has been modified quite a lot by me, and this is what we've got. He's in sort of a yelling pose, leaning backwards. That's why he looks a bit funky from this angle. And this is going to be a step-by-step tutorial on how to build this. We're going to go one layer at a time, and I'll show you how to do it with each block. So now let's get started. If you're going to be building this in survival, here's all the stuff that you would need. In the bottom right, we have 2 glow item frames with the cat music disc, and this is for anyone that has access to commands and can get invisible item frames. Otherwise, you could use normal ones, but I'm not sure if that would look good or not. It just kind of depends on what you want to do. But I'm going to be using invisible item frames, so if you want to be able to do that, then I will leave the command for that in the description, so you can copy and paste that into the chat to get some invisible item frames to use. And the rest of the stuff is pretty basic, not too much of anything. Here's some additional information, and now let's get started, going layer by layer, starting with the feet. If you've seen these tutorials before, you know how this goes. These are going to be facing different directions, and you saw in the intro, he's not standing straight up. His legs are a bit at an angle, especially this one. So we're going to be using mostly this white terracotta whenever we have any room to use a full block. Otherwise, sandstone for the non-full block shapes, and also birch too. Some trapdoors to make it a little bit thicker. Another full block. And right there. Stripped birch right there. And then some fences. Trapdoor there, there, and there. That's that layer done. We're almost done with the feet now. Putting in all these trapdoors. And that's it for the feet. Or the legs, I mean. Those are where the full blocks will go. You can put anything in here. This is just an empty space that you don't have to put anything in, because it won't be visible. Moving up. Trapdoors on the back and some walls on the side. Place a temporary block right there, and then you can get rid of that. The way I build these, it's just it happens whenever a bit of the arm sticks out below where it connects to the body. But don't worry, it'll all look good in the end. That's what that looks like. More walls. Fences right here, because walls would be a bit too much, I think. Here's a bit of this arm. We need a trapdoor right here and a fence right there. And then 2 trapdoors, 1, 2, 3. And like that. Get rid of those 2. Moving up. More full blocks and walls. For the hand, we've got some birch and then this trapdoor on the side, which is supposed to be like the thumb. And then over to this side, we've got this right there. Trapdoor, which is directly next to the wall. It just doesn't look like it connects. Full block and a stair, and more stairs. That's what it looks like right now. If I take a step back, it looks a little wonky, especially that. But it'll look better now. The arm is going in a somewhat diagonal direction. Whoops, I didn't mean to place that. Some fences to give it some more thickness. Downward stair, and we've got another one, but this is facing that way. More full blocks. I guess this one doesn't actually have to be here. Or maybe it actually does. Never mind, forget I said that. Gotta have something there. Rounding out the chest, and then downward stair right there. This looks a bit weird, but that is supposed to be redstone, which is supposed to be blood, but if you don't want there to be any blood, then you can just not put that there. Some varying stairs for the chest hair, and fences on the back, and also trapdoors too. That hand is almost done. There's one more on top that needs to go. Now we're on to the head, which for me was the most difficult part of this build. It was really hard to get a good looking head because of the limited number of blocks in this game. So we've got stairs here. This one is nether brick stairs, and the other one is just blackstone. I did that to give it a bit of a red tint to look like blood. So if you didn't want to have that, then you should probably just use blackstone for that. More stairs. Oops, just some texture variation right there. This red is supposed to be the red of the gums, and then this white is supposed to be like the teeth. I know it's not very good looking, but trust me, I spent a long time trying to find the right block, and I just couldn't get it. If you don't really like the look of bricks, some other things I would recommend would be the loom, and also quartz pillar to look like teeth, and this one it kind of has a darker birch oak texture, and maybe it looks like teeth because of the alternating strings. Or the nether quartz ore you could use, but this looks a bit too much like a squid's mouth when you put it like that, so I would not recommend that. I found the bricks to be the best, but you know, choose whatever you think looks best. Now onto the actual head. You don't actually need this block right here, so you can leave that. We've got levers for the ears. You could also use a banner right here instead to make it look like the hair is connecting more. But if you don't care about the ears, then you can do that. Now I'm going to use this to get my invisible item frame, and then grab that like so. You can also choose this one, and it gives a purple eye look, so if you want that for after he does the spoiler alert, then yeah, you can do that. I'm gonna rotate these, and then on the top we've got slabs, and that is the build all done. There's the Grisha Attack Titan pretty good timing on the uploading, I would have to say, because of the recent episode that came out. Well, at least by the time I'm recording this. If you like this build, you can let me know in the comments or by leaving a like. Big thanks to Nav9 for coming up with the original version of this. I could not have done the baseline for this without having that original inspiration. If you want to see more of these tutorials, you can subscribe and view the new ones that come out, or you can check out the playlist and see what videos are already out, because I've got all the Titans that appear before him already done in a tutorial, like there and there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.